everybody, welcome to our first episode and edition on YouTube here. My name is Alexandre with EuroTek Tuning here in Las Vegas. A little bit about us: we're a European tuning and performance shop. Our specialty is European cars and performance, and we're here at our home track, Speed Vegas. And what we're going to do here is we're going to start some testing and installation of some performance parts that we've worked through with some of our partners, such as Dinan and Carbahn Autoworks. And we're going to do that with this 2020 Mercedes AMG C63S. Today's goal was to get some baseline runs. The only thing we played with today was tire pressures. Other than that, the car's completely stock. A little bit about the car: four-door sedan with factory AMG ceramic brake system. The car produces 502 horsepower. That's advertised horsepower by Mercedes, and 517 foot-pounds of torque. So where we're going to take it from here is we're going to continue developing the car by installing some suspension components and coming back out here and doing some more testing. We're going to add some performance upgrades to the engine and show the results as we progressively get along. Going flat out straight, staying to the left. There are no brake markers, so my visual tells me I come into threshold braking just before the rumble strip on the left. I like to apex the car hard. This car tends to handle very well when you unsettle the suspension by hitting the rumble strips. Very predictable, very predictable. Coming out of turn 4, I do power slide a little bit, but you can easily get off and the car does not tank slap at you or anything like that. The brakes do tend to be a little bit mushy on this car. I think it's mostly related to the fluid quality because the ceramic brakes are phenomenal. They never faded on me at all. So we just passed through the S's as we're approaching an off-camber turn. It's a very uncomfortable turn, but this car handled it beautifully. Coming into the last turn, second gear, car wants the power out of it with the rear end coming loose, but with traction control still left on in minimization mode, it did a phenomenal job of keeping the car straight. So kudos to Mercedes for building the car as is, but we have a lot of area for improvement. So overall, the car's performance is exceptional as a stock form vehicle. As stated earlier, we have a lot of room for improvement. We're starting with suspension first. The best lap that we were able to put down was a 107.81. So the only changes we made was tire pressure. We ran tire pressure at 25 PSI. We could have gone lower, but I was a little bit concerned with degrading tire quality. So 107.81 running 25 pounds of pressure seemed to be pretty good. Ambient conditions were fair. It was not any higher to maybe 95 degrees outside, so it was really nice, comfortable weather, no high winds. And this track is very well maintained. Great job over with the crew at Speed Vegas. Part of the suspension installation is going to include the Carbahn Autoworks full coilover setup. There's going to be a coilover kit that's going to include lowering springs, as well as a lower threaded body that goes on the front struts, threaded body for the rear as well. It's going to include rear toe links or toe arms, and then we have to send out the factory front lower control arms to have the sphericals installed by Carbahn Autoworks that are pressed in place, which are missing here. Correct. The other thing the other part of this job is that we're going to modify the sway bar. There is a template that Carbahn sends us to relocate the mounting location. As you can see, this is closer to the bend, so this is going to firm up the factory bar. Stay tuned as we share with you some more.